Hello my friends, thanks for stopping by. You're probably all wondering, why is crazy Miss Tammy doing a video with her hair looking like that? Well, this is my hair just blow dried, and as you can see I have a frizz to my hair. And I was sent a new tool. Actually, the company contacted me and asked me if I would like to try it. So, you know, I always go on and see what the company's all about. And this one actually donates to breast cancer. And this little gadget was created by women for women. So I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. And some of you may already have welcomed her into your home. But anyway, I'm going to be trying out the Betty for you. And the Betty is it's to give you a naturally straight look in just 4 minutes, and it is ready in 60 seconds, and I will attest to that being true because it is ready and I just turned it on. Beautiful hair without any wear and tear, light and fast for styling on the go. It is very, very, very light. Effortless to use and delivers incredible shine, we shall see. And advanced heating technology designed for women's hair, built using eco-friendly materials. Okay, so it's basically a very easy tool to use according to them, so we are going to see. And you all know that I don't use a lot of heating tools. I use rollers that have a velvet felt type finish around them to protect my hair from heat. I do have naturally dry hair no matter what I do. You all know that I use good quality shampoo and conditioners, and I also believe in oiling my hair, putting oils in my hair, and also doing masks weekly. I don't have anything other than the oils I use to blow dry my hair, no fancy serums or anything like that in it. And the heat it's throwing off is pretty decent. If you touch the gray one that's inside, it is very hot. But it also has a nice plastic material over it, so you're not, a lot of flat irons, I feel the flat iron was the worst tool ever invented because people use it too hot, and a lot of people, you'll see their hair smoking because they're using it with a product and then it's so hot. Anyway, so I thought, okay, let's try this, and what you need to do first is brush through your hair to make sure there are no snarls or little tangles or anything like that, because you want this system to run through your hair smoothly. So what I'm going to do is, I thought I would do half of my hair, and I will do this half. I have, right now it's a mild frizz, but you can see that there's a bend. It's not really poker straight. A lot of people like their hair poker straight. I am someone who does not care for my hair that way. But for this tool, to try it out, because I know so many of you do like your hair straight, I'm going to use it, and I'm going to do it on half of my head, and you'll be able to see the difference in how the hair lays. So first I'm going to take this section here, because you do want to work in smaller sections just like you do with a curling iron or a flat iron, and I'm just going to clip that away. I'm going to take this section by my ear here. I'm going to make sure there's no snarls in it, and then I'm going to pick up the tool and I'm going to go up underneath, making sure all the hair is hitting the actual gray plate inside, and then I'm just going to move through my hair slowly, just like you would a flat iron. Now some people do work a little bit quicker with their flat iron, but for the most part, to really get a nice finish, you will move a little bit slow through it. So it says 4 minutes. Now when you have my amount of hair, 4 minutes is not going to happen. It is not. But that is really smoothing out. I'm going to do the top layer here. And I'm just going to go ahead and hold it and comb through it slowly. And then I'm going to go up underneath, and I'm going to get really close. Be careful not to hit your skin because this is warm. I have a lot of kinky hair underneath here, so I'm going to go ahead and just comb through it very slowly. And now I'm going to take the top, and I'm going to go ahead and just go through it. You can already see what that is doing. My hair is very, very shiny. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to go on this side now, go through it, and now I will take it and I will go right through the bottom part, and I'm going to just curl it under slightly because I don't like that hard edge on the bottom. And now we will take some more of the hair down, nice smaller section. We'll wrap this up. You see my grays showing through? Oh yes, I see them. All right, so now I'm going to take that section of hair and I'm going to go up underneath, make sure it's touching the gray plate, and we're just going to go through it really slow. And because I have no snarls, it's not pulling on my hair, it's going through very easily. So now I'm going to go back through on top and I'm just going to sweep through. I am due for a haircut, so some of my ends are a little bit ragged. Okay, there you have it. This is the Betty side, and this is my hair just blow dried. You can see that right through this area I have a lot of upper layer frizz, and it did do a very good job at smoothing it out. So I think, let's see how it just does on this one little section here. Where was I? My phone rang, it was Louie, I had to answer it. Okay, so that is Betty for you. Will you be welcoming Betty into your home? The company did offer a $15 off code. It will be below for you. To purchase it, Betty, yourself, I didn't even look up the price. I'm very sorry. I should have looked up the price. It is very light, easy to travel with. It gets the job done. I cannot speak for those of you who have ultra curly hair who run the flat iron through. I don't know how well this would work on super curly hair or, you know, frizzier hair than mine, but you can see that it left my hair shiny. It did leave my hair smoother than this side. Now I did run this through just slightly, so I could even get this smoother just by going through it a couple of times. And it does get pretty warm, but I do like the idea of it having a protective coating over the actual heating element. I mean, all flat irons do have a little bit of protective coating over the element, but there's something more appealing about this having the plastic over it instead of metal. So that is the Betty. Okay, so that is the one thing I wanted to do in this video. Now I wanted to put my hair back because I saw something else. I'm going to just clip my hair. Today's a very casual day for me. No, I hardly have any makeup on. I'm just going to go ahead and clip this back and hopefully it'll stay. Some of it may fall out, but we don't really care. We're not about looking pretty today. We're about trying these products out. Anyway, I went to Walgreens and I saw this, and it says 3-second eyebrow stamp. I had never heard of this. It may be a bunch of garbage, but I don't know, and it says seen on TV. So I thought, well, okay, let's do a little tryout right on camera. So I'm going to take a little bit of my Bioderma here, and I'm going to wipe my eyebrows up because I don't go anywhere without my eyebrows because they are just patchy, patchy, patchy. And see, because I know that eyebrows are really a difficult thing for many people to do. Now this one comes with 2 stamps. Let me just get all this makeup off of here. It comes with 2 stamps in different shapes. One's more arched. Now I have a naturally high arch. My eyebrows aren't level. I don't think anybody's are. This one here arches up a little bit higher, but I have a natural arch to my eyebrows, which sometimes can make you look a little angry or harsh. And the new thing they talk about is horizontal. Nobody has that horizontal except for young people that have never plucked before. If you were a plucker, and I'm sure most of you were, you probably have messed up eyebrows that you wish you would have never done. So it comes like this, and you can see there's a high arch, and then there's more of the horizontal. So I'm going to try the horizontal because that's how I've been shading mine in. So I have gone ahead and cleaned it up. So let's see, and this was $14.99 at Walgreens. It may be a total flop, my friends, and we may be sending it back, but who knows? It may be the one little thing many of you were looking for. I've never seen anybody talk about this, but I don't search on YouTube about eyebrows. It comes with a little spoolie and a little powder brush. And it comes with directions, but I'm not a direction reader. Louis would laugh right now. I'm just not a direction reader. I'm looking fine today, aren't I, my friends? Just fine. Okay, so let's see what this says. It says, align the stamps with your eyebrows to determine which brow shape most closely resembles your own. Without applying powder, practice stamping on your eyebrow by guiding the sponge along the shape of your brow. While looking in the mirror, align the stamp with your eyebrow and press firmly with even pressure for 3 seconds. The harder you press, the darker your brow will be. I'm actually going to press it on very lightly, and I think I'm going to do one of each. Okay, I'll do the arch one and I'll do the horizontal so we can see how they look, because I don't really go along the arch of my brow. I fill in a little bit anyway. So we're going to go ahead and try both. And I'll do one dark and one light so that you can see the difference. And it says, open the compact. The compact includes brow powder and a mirror. And a mirror. Oh, wait till you see that mirror. Like they think that us women over 40 are going to be able to see that in that mirror. I don't think so. Stamp the powder until the sponge is sufficiently coated with brow powder. Use the included spoolie brush to get rid of any excess powder. So let's just fly by the seat of our pants and go ahead and do this. All right. So you get a right and a left. Okay, so this one here is going to be the high arch. And if you line it up, okay, my brow starts right there and then it goes like that. Okay, so that's how you will do it, okay? It's just like a stamp, all right? And then this one here is the horizontal, more just without the arch. That one, I would start it right there and then we'll just go like so. And we're going to see how this looks. I may look like a clown by the time we're done, but you know what? I don't care. I'm doing it for my YouTube friends, okay? All right, so we have a left and a right, all right? And obviously, they don't need to tell us which is which because, okay, that's the thick end and that's the tail end. So that's going to be my left, all right? So we got 2 with arch and 2 that are more curved horizontal. Now, let's see this big, bad mamma jamma mirror here. Oh, yes. Now, this color is going to be totally wrong for me, but that is what it looks like. You get a good, decent amount, and then you get this mirror, which maybe we can see. I don't know. So, okay, let's go ahead and we'll take the right one. And your sponge is inside now. So we're going to take it in and we're going to just touch it down lightly. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of movement just to pick up some powder. Okay, so there is the powder. I'm going to tap it off. I'm actually going to touch it down just to see how it plays. Okay, here goes nothing. I have no idea what this is going to look like. I could just be a clown when we're done. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line that up with my eye, which is right there. And there is my arch. Okay, so I'm just lightly touching it. I'm not pressing down on it. And I'm going to lift up. Okay, it actually, when you do it that way, gives you a really, let me come in. Oh, let me zoom in. All right, so that is what it looks like. If you really look at it closely, you can see that it's all the way to there. So now, what I say to this is it also changes the lighting when I zoom in because my settings then change. So anyway, it's a little bit darker right now. But if if you're not good at drawing your own eyebrows in, this gives you a nice guideline, which I will go ahead and do in a minute. But we want to try this one out now. So that one is done. So now I'm going to go ahead and we are going to try the oval one, we'll say. It's more of an oval. Okay, so again, we're just going to pick some of that powder up and pick up a decent amount. Okay, so now, and make sure your sponge, there's no holes in the sponge, because then you have holes in your eyebrows. So make sure it's full all the way across. What I'm going to do is I touch it just to lift some of that excess. And look at the guideline it gives you even on the tissue. I touch it just slightly so I don't have a whole mess of it on there. Now I am right-handed, so I'm gonna have to go, all right, I'm gonna start with where my eyebrow starts. This is a little difficult, okay? All right, so, no, I can't do it that way. All right, so I'm gonna just start my eyebrows right there, and I'm gonna lean it down so that the sponge, now there we go, and now I'm just gonna touch it and lift up. Okay, so I'll zoom in again so you can see. Now this one's a little ridiculous, all right? This one here is definitely a little ridiculous. If I colored my eyebrow in like this, you're gonna see it's totally ridiculous. So there you have it, okay? You can see how much thicker this is. Now, some of you may want your eyebrows that thick. So that would be a pretty decent eyebrow. Anyway, you could actually arch it up. Let's wipe that off. And I'm gonna do it close up. Where's my, okay, here it is. So let's wipe this one off. All right, now I'm gonna lift it up. So I'm gonna start it where my eyebrow starts, and I'm gonna lift it up slightly because I'm actually thinner on the other side. And then, there you go. Okay, so now you can see I have an arched brow, and then this one is more oval, but I lifted it up so it came up a little bit above my brow line. Where this comes down, which if you have an eye that is saggy, you may not want to do it lower. You may want to do it higher so you get the illusion of having more of a lift, okay? Okay, so I have an outline. Now, this system is made so that the powder is just your eyebrow. You would press a little bit darker. I'm actually going to go ahead with a color that I know works for me, and I'm going to use that as my guideline. And I'm just going, oh, I've got droppings all over the place. Why didn't you tell me, my friends? Okay, so you do get some fallout, so you might want to put your brows on first. All right, we're taking the Anastasia, and I'm just going to fill in the brow, and I'm going to follow their line so you can see if you're somebody that really has a hard time. You have a guideline there. Okay, so there's that as your brow, and then we'll brush the powder off. So now let's do this side, which may be a little bit ridiculous. All right, I will tell you this. It prevents the brow whiz by Anastasia. It prevents it from going on smoothly. Okay, so I'm gonna look like, you know, I had a bad shot of Botox because my eyebrows are totally different because I use two different forms. But I'm doing this for a purpose. I'm doing it for a reason. It's to show you, ladies, how this system works. I don't think it's a perfect system, I will tell you that. I think that this may be harder than drawing in your own eyebrows. I may take this back. I really may. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead with the Caramel Brow Gel now, and I'm going to go ahead and work it into my brows. And there you have it. Okay, so I'll do one eye so you can see what the brow looks like there. And then the other eye, because it's very distracting to have two different brows. And that's what the other one, actually I think this one comes out better than this one. This one I think is too much brow for my face. That's another thing, you have to find a shape of brow, and they only give you two offers here, two choices here. So I would have to say that if you're somebody who really has no eyebrows, this may be a nice little system for you to try because you can place it anywhere you want. Now, if you're somebody who, with a little bit of practice, can work with a pencil and the gel, I would just stick with the pencil and the gel. I won't be using this system because I don't know how it's pulling up on camera, but it's hideous in my mirror. So this here is a complete, it's half a fail, half a good for me, okay? And that is the 3-second brow. Obviously, it takes longer than 3 seconds. You have to have a steady hand. You have to have a good eye. I think that many of us as aging women, I feel that we struggle to see close up when we're doing our makeup, and I don't think that this is making it any easier for us. It does come in a nice little travel kit when you decide which ones you want to use. It's just one little compartment. Another downfall to it is how is really a light blonde haired person going to use this, or even a white haired person going, this is much too dark. It's too dark for me. And this is just the brown. There are no color options that I saw at Walgreens. I went through all the kits they had and they were just brown. So I would say that you have to be pretty steady-handed, have really good eyesight, and just take it from there. But really, I say just Anastasia on Instagram. That's really where I learned how to perfect my brow. Okay? All right, so that is that. I have one last thing to share with you, and it's going to be very quick because this video is going to be it's going to be longer than I wanted, my friends. Longer than I wanted. I'm moving all over the place. Let me take my hair down because I just look ridiculous with it like this. Okay. And the eyebrows are horrible. And the last thing I wanted to share with all of you, after I did my video the other day and I introduced the COLORPROOF hair system, the Bio Repair 8 Anti-Aging Scalp and Hair Therapy Kit. This is retailing at $132. I knew it would be expensive, but you get your shampoo, your conditioner, your oil, and the brush. It is a set, and it looks like this. For those of you who did not watch that video, because it did not get a lot of views, this is the system I am talking about. So many of you really suffer from thinning hair, and really were excited about this, and actually wanted to try it, but the price of it is, it's $132 from the places that are selling it right now, and there aren't many places selling it because it's a newer system. I decided that I would do a giveaway for one because I can't imagine what it feels like to have no hair, or to be struggling, or to have thin hair your whole life. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I have always, and it's because of my mom and my father, every single one of us in my family, we have a full head of hair, and I can't imagine what it's like for women who don't have that. So I know I can't make all of you happy, but I would like to share this with one of you. If you are interested in this, please leave it below in the comment, and in the next few videos, unfortunately, I always say that I never put giveaway, but I wanted to put it in this one because I knew that all of my subscribers would probably watch, and I wanted you all to have an opportunity to see this. And perhaps you should go back and watch the other video, but you know, I want to share this with you. So I bought one of the kits to give away, and then because I have purchased two of the kits, one for myself and one to give away, I got a free sample pack of the shampoo, conditioner, and the oil to go to 2 other people. So one of you will win the whole full-size system, and 2 of you will win the samples. And like I said, within the next few weeks, I will be announcing the winner for that. Now, I want to just update you quickly on this. I like the hair oil for this product, and I'm going to continue to use it. Many of you asked me about the, I'm not sure how to say it, Monat. And Lisa, I have watched Lisa D1's hair absolutely transform. Now, I know she's going to a hairdresser that she absolutely loves, but she's also been using this system, and her hair there is something happening with her head. But anyway, many of you asked me about that system. I know nothing about that system. I'm not planning on being a I don't know what you call it, a seller of it or anything like that. But I am curious, so I'm going to be trying the oil and, you know, I love hair mask, the hair mask and the blowout serum for you. Now for me, there may be no change in my hair because I have enough for 3 women. But I'm going to give it a shot for you all, okay? So look for those videos in the future. And remember, everybody's results are going to be different. But let me finish saying about the shampoo and conditioner in this line, the one that I'm giving away. I can't use it. For my hair, it makes my hair excessively dry. Now, I don't know if those of you that I'm giving this away to are going to experience the same thing. I, by nature, my whole life, have had very dry hair, just like my skin. My hair, I have to mask, I have to oil. If I just let my hair go, it would look horrible, and I would look better with a buzz cut than I do with long hair. But this shampoo exaggerated the dryness of my hair. Now I may continue to use the shampoo only on my scalp area, washing and using the scrubber, and then use my regular shampoo and conditioners on the bottom. The oil does not bother my scalp at all. It's not drying my hair out. It leaves it shiny. It's not interfering with anything. So the oil I don't have a problem with, but the shampoo and conditioner, if you are somebody that has hair very similar to mine, being excessively dry, you may need to use the shampoo and conditioner only on your scalp, and then use your normal shampoo on your ends, because this is not where these systems are working. They're not working on this hair. They are working on the scalp to promote new growth. They're not doing anything for this hair. The hair may get longer, but this is going to be the healthier of the hair, because hair does not grow from the ends no matter what you put on it. It only grows from the scalp inside, okay? All right, so if you are interested in this, please and thank you. Okay, now I'm going to make myself look normal and change all of this, all right? And that's it for today. Let us know in the comments if you're using any of these products with more success than I did, although the Betty really did work. And thanks for stopping by. Don't forget, subscribe. We're anti-aging here. Be happy, healthy, beautiful, and most of all, my friends, lovable. I love you all. And be sure to let me know in your comment. I love hearing from all of you. So if you're going to talk to me about the brows, and you're interested in the COLORPROOF, don't forget to add that into your comment, all right? And then in the next few weeks, 3 of you are going to be very lucky. Well, one's going to be the luckiest, and then 2 others are going to be able to try it. But I think at $132, trying it is a nice bonus, all right? Bisous, my friend, bisous.